Hey Nigel, this is Steven from CMP Auto here in Calgary, and this right here is, I think, a very good option for you. It's a 2022 Chevy Silverado 1500 RST with the Z71 package. And what the Z71 package is an off-road package. So you have hill descent control, you have skid plates underneath, you got a 2-speed automatic transfer case, you got a heavy-duty air filter, and you know, for looks, out back you have dual exhaust tips, which is nice. This truck, again, 2022, it's got a little over 35,000 kilometers on it, plenty of warranty left. It has that 5.3 liter Ecotec V8 matted to a 10-speed automatic. So you're gonna get a great blend of reliability, durability, longevity, fuel economy, and towing capacity. That's why I think this is a great option. You have the crew cab configuration with the 5.5-foot box. Now out back, you have a class 4 hitch receiver right there with your 4 and 7-pin harnesses for your electrical. Now I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'll start up front and we'll go over some key features. So let's get started. Now up front, you have the LED signature daytime running lamps running like that. You have LED headlamps as well. Now down below, you have recovery hooks along the front bumper. Next to that, you have a block heater outlet. It's very convenient to have it out here instead of down below into the engine bay. This way you keep your clothes nice and clean. That sucks in the winter to have to plug it in. So it's right here. As I mentioned, down below you're gonna have skid plates. You also have fog lamps down there as well. Blacked out grille, blacked out bow tie. Around the sides, you have these black alloy wheels. These are going to be 20-inch wheels with a nice thick sidewall. This is good for, you know, if you hit any potholes, if you're hitting any rough roads. I'm a big fan of chunky sidewalls on anything. Z71 off-road package, as I mentioned. You have running boards, which should help your family get in and out of the vehicle. You have side mirrors with convex. They are auto dimming and they are heated. Now you have keyless proximity entry, and how this works, as long as you have the key on you, you simply press this to lock it or press it to unlock it. Never have to take your key out of your pocket when you combine that with the fact that it has push button start. But I'll get into that in a moment. Now out back, as I mentioned, 5.5-foot box. Okay, you have your backup camera right here. This is your button to open up the tailgate. Whoops. There we go. When it opens, it doesn't just flop down, it's nice and dampened. And then you'll notice it already has spray and box liner. You have a power outlet right there. You have LED lighting as well. And then up above, your rear window has rear defrost. Now something else I like, a little detail on the GM trucks. On the corner, or corners rather, of the rear bumper, you have steps integrated into them. And why that's nice, or when you combine that with this little area right here, which is curved, you don't pinch your hand. It's nice and easy to get in, just like that. You have your dual exhaust, you have your RST badge right there. Let's take a look at the interior. Now inside, front and back, you're gonna get all-weather mats. You have a 60-40 split bench. This folds up, and you can do the same on that side. The floor is flat or nearly flat, so this is great if you want to sleep back here, if you have a dog, maybe a toolbox, maybe you're going to IKEA and you don't want your big box teeter-tottering over what is usually here, which is a big hump. It's very nice to have. Now above your head, you're gonna have LED lighting. Behind the center console, you have cup holders, USB-C, USB-A, and rear AC vents. Now up front, again, all-weather mats, as I mentioned. You have a power driver's seat with power lumbar supports. Hopping behind the wheel, first thing you notice, straight ahead, you have a digital gauge cluster. This is highly customizable. You can change the layout, you can change what's displayed. How it's displayed, where it's displayed. It's very nice to have. It really brings this interior up a notch. Now, to the right of that, you have your infotainment screen. It's quite large, I believe 12 inches from here to here. You have wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, you have Amazon Alexa. So yes, if you have Amazon Alexa at home, you can connect this and you can actually control things in your home, which is kind of scary, but it's there if you want it. You have a Wi-Fi hotspot. That is a paid service if you wish, but it's set up to be ready for that. It also comes with Google Assistant, your backup camera, which does not have to be, the transmission does not have to be in reverse to activate that, which is nice. You also have trailer guidance. So of course your hitch is right there, and this will allow you to have a good time setting up your trailer. You have satellite radio, and of course you have Bluetooth, but who needs Bluetooth when you have Apple CarPlay? You also have this, which is a trailer light test. It kind of goes through a whole process where like a checklist, so you can check all of your lights, make sure everything's working. That way you don't get any nasty tickets, get pulled over, stop your 9-hour road trip, which is nice. Now down below, what I really like, a lot of manufacturers are moving away from this. You do have a physical volume knob, and then to the left of that you have a physical home button, a hard button there. Now you have a panel of buttons here. You have your lane keep assist, okay? You have your auto stop and start. This is a system, and now it just came in. This is a system that will turn off the engine when you come to a stop if the conditions are right. Let's say you have the AC pumped up to the max, it will not shut off. But if the vehicle is, you have very little auxiliary things going on in the background, it will come to a stop when you come to a stoplight or stop sign. The whole idea behind this is to reduce emissions and improve fuel economy. Now, the good thing is when you take your foot off the brake, as soon as you do that, the engine fires up just like that. If you're not a fan of the system, it has defeatable, has a button to defeat it. You have a power tailgate right there. So you hit that, it all drops down. You have your hill descent control. This is going to be exclusive to the Z71 off-road package. This helps you maintain control if you're going down a slippery slope, as you see. You have your stability control there, of course your hazards, push button start, trailer brake controller. You have dual zone climate control with heated seats. You have a USB-C, USB-A, spot for your phone. Another spot for your phone, cup holders there. A wireless charger, that'll probably be the spot for your phone. You have a USB-A, USB-C, a 3-prong household plug, which is nice, and tons of storage in there. Now, the steering wheel is leather wrapped. It is also heated. You have your cruise control. You have your gap adjust. Now, behind this bulkhead, you have a sensor. So this will control your forward collision warning and emergency braking. And when you hit this, that will adjust the sensitivity. Behind the steering wheel, also, you have paddle shifters. This is very helpful or very useful if you want to engine brake. So say when you're towing, you'd rather not ride your brakes. If you're going down a hill, you can simply downshift and have the engine assist you in braking. Very nice to have. And as I mentioned, 10-speed automatic. You have buttons for your Bluetooth. These are going to be controls for your center display. Now to the left of that, you have an electric parking brake. And then a very important thing here, you have 4x4, right? 4 high, 2 high, which would be rear wheel drive, and 4 low. But you also have an auto setting. So that will be your set it and forget it all-wheel drive system. When you have that engaged, it will figure things out. You never really have to fiddle around with it. Very nice to have, very convenient. You also have a tow and haul mode, which comes up right there. That adjusts the transmission and the gearing. And then you have a mode switch. So you have normal, sport, and then off-road. And then of course you have automatic lights, bed lighting, and then you have fog lamps down below. Overall, I think this is a great option for you. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. We'll chat soon.